How you doing, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time tuning in, I live in Thailand for 6 months, and then the other 6 months I negotiate van life in the contiguous United States. I'm currently in the New York area, and as you can see, it is nighttime. So now, what's important to understand about my climate control is that I opted not to go with the diesel heater, not to go with a rooftop or an underneath a split heater slash air conditioner. I decided to drop around 2,000 on the Ecoflow Plus battery, and you see the TerraWagon setup, which helps vent, and it's obviously necessary for you to do that. So you're looking at around $1,800 plus the TerraWagon is around $250, and if you look at the Cydio crate plus bamboo insert that I have on top, that's what I utilize as the platform for the Ecoflow. Also, what I've come up with, I have an outside source of power. I snake an electrical cord out the window, and I plug it into an outside power source at an undisclosed location. So now, if we want to talk about a 144 wheelbase, some of you's got the 170, some of you's got the 144. It's around 67.5 inches from the Ecoflow, or remember the interior space that you have, from the heating source or cooling source to your bed. Okay, so, a lot of people say, oh, I don't know how good this is going to heat the van or cool it. It's really not that big in here. So now when we go to the rear where I sleep, obviously I got a couple of blankets. I have a turn overland window, which I have a magnetic insulated, something that hangs over this window to give me some insulation and protection. And plus I have the Van Essential setup regarding covering the rear window kit from Lost Highway. Now the skylight you can't do much about, but what I do, even at any time, even in, shelter or an apartment or a condo, what I'll do is I'll always crack a window. It doesn't matter if it's 0 degrees out. I always have a little bit of fresh air coming in, and I deal with everything else as it comes. So one thing I also like about this is, and I'll show you from the outside if you're a stealth camper. So obviously I have some tint on this window, but when the tint and the air, the venting come together and it's really dark, you're going to see that unless you walked up to this window, it would be very, very hard for you to see what actually is going on. So now, once again, right on cue, you have to be very, very close, and I'll back it up. Okay, I moved the motion lights that I have in there, but you can see that it's a pretty stealth setup if that is your concern. So once again, just a little tidbit as I close, something I wanted to throw in there. Have a great day and stay warm.